Alright, another Dondozo. Lumberry? No Lumberry. Okay, so standard thing should work again, right? This is like the same team. Is it the same guy? Because this is a different day. Hold on. No, it's different guy. Yeah, Soul Vest. I'll do exactly the same thing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, are they going to do the thing where they just KO my Glamora? Because again, I can just switch into Gyarados and go for the... what are they? Their Focus Sash, okay. Switch to Gyarados and Glaive Rush the Iron Bundle. If they freeze dry my Gyarados, good play from them. They do not. That would have KO'd my Glamora. That's Thermal Exchange, that's KO'd, so not bad. Wave will KO me again. Yeah, 50%, okay. It's Tatsugiri, interesting. Ooh. Ooh, do I get it? Do I get it? Because if I do, it could be a throw. What? Oh, I need to refresh. Don't put the timer on, thank you. Does this KO? Because if it does, this could be such a cool play. Ooh, if they've got bulk. If they've got bulk. Oh, this could be a throw. Oh, this seems so cool, though. Oh, go on, Excalibur. You can do it. I believe in you. Whoa! Nice. Easy. Nice and easy. So now it is... yeah, it's definitely Glamora. Get the poison. Then I will Waterfall and Mortal Spin. Yeah, that seems fine. That was always going to happen. They're always going to Wave Crash the Glamora, but that's fine. Oh, they're Earthquaking. I mean, that gets me as well. No, it doesn't? Wow, okay. Yeah, you definitely need the... what's it called? The... ooh, okay. It's not over, actually. No, it should be over. Waterfall. And attempt to Energy Ball. Well, not attempt to Energy Ball. But Citrus Berry, they get the burn. That shouldn't matter. Because they were Focus Sash. They were dying to Moonblast anyway. And I'm... ooh, okay. It's not quite over. No, they shouldn't KO me, right? It's not quite over, unfortunately. I just need to get one more cool right. Which one protects? Because if I get it wrong, I could still lose. Although this seemed like a weak Dondozo. Oh. Nice. And that's KO. Very good. Sweet. I'll take that. It seems I can still play. So into the thing we go. Shout out to Bauer VGC. So that would have been a hard predictions win if I was still tracking like that. But yeah, nice. 1667. That's 2/3 of the way to the 1700s from the 1600s. Not bad. But that was closer than most Dondozo games have been. So, actually, I do want to actually see why. Because that's important. Like, I like all other Dondozo games apart from that Terra Ground one, was a no predictions kind of win. Whereas this one, I actually had to make a couple of like hard predictions at the end. So this is a pretty standard one. I think because I went for the Terra Ice meant that I couldn't go for Terra Grass anymore. Would that have been... like, this is cool that this KOs. And a big plus for Terra Ice. If they had a Heat Wave there, they would have won, I think. That's something to keep in mind. The fact that they were Focus Sash as well was very impactful. Living the EQ was funny. then should it have been... It should have been Fluttermane there, actually, then. And I can just double into the Chi Yu. Get the KO. They can't KO both of mine, and then I'll be able to KO them with the Glamora. Right? Yeah. Because I was just focused on getting the Mortal Spin poison. But they were obviously going to protect on the Chi Yu. Like, this just meant that I had to make a call. Because if they protect on those and I move past the Chi Yu, obviously I win as well. Like, instinct prevails, but I'd prefer not having to do that. Okay, so they just slapped Tinglu onto this score. Over the Iron Hands, of all things. Right. Okay, not normal. Terrible Arts. Terra Flying is much... Well, I think it's preferred over the normal one. We will see. It's pretty standard stuff. It's the AV one. It's specs. So Volcarona seems like it would be pretty sweet if I can take care of the Dragonite. I'm going to go Glamora. Glamora seems like a good lead. Oh, the King Gambit's pretty sweet here, actually. Oh, King Gambit's so sweet here. King Gambit and Glamora might be pretty reasonable. Although if it leads into the Tinglu, it's not ideal. So I might cover for that with Baxcalibur and King Gambit. I think I do still want Fluttermane. And then, okay, so all three of these are reasonable. I said Volcarona was alright. Gyarados is definitely better against the Tinglu. Gyarados is probably the best one. Yeah, I'll go Gyarados. Arcanine? Ah, boo. Right, so then that means that, what was it? AV with just the standard stuff, yeah. And it is Terra Poison, as they tends to be. So Palafin is switching out here. If it's into the Arcanine, that's alright. Stomping Tantrum won't do too much. Do I Terra the King Gambit right now? I could Icicle Spear and Terra Ground the Tinglu. It seems like it has not many drawbacks. Because that is a King Gambit getting intimidated, and that is a Terra Poison on the Tinglu. Yes, it is. So, that's alright. So, does this KO? Okay, no. Because of 3. Oh, it does. Yes. Okay. King Gambit, Terra Ground. Let's go. Oh, no. There's a Palafin. I'm an idiot. Right. So... Oh, I forgot about the Palafin. Alright, so I have to sacrifice my Intimidate then. That's alright, get an Intimidate on them. Massive damage. That's 2-hit KO. That's good. Let's go. Yeah, because I don't care about Palafin at this point. They're definitely switching to Arcanine. So... yeah, I'm just very much in the driving seat. I think if they get a Spore, then that would be a way back for them. But it's just, do they switch into Arcanine? It's got to be with the Palafin. Right? But do they protect and Spore this turn? Okay, cool. I can still play Pokemon. Right, because I've got the Lumbear on the King Gambit, so they can't intimidate me. So that's alright. Okay, fine. They go for that one. So this is Terra Blast into the Arcanine. It forces the Follow Me, and then I switch out into the Fluttermane. This is a KO on the Palafin. No, it's not. It would have been, but it's not. Now, I can Intimidate again, and I should survive with the King Gambit, right? Unless it's Wave Crash. Just that Palafin, like that Terra Ground was cool into the Tinglu, but limits me into the Palafin. So, Gyarados is still useful because of Intimidate. I'm going to see if I live the Jet Punch. I should. But if they Wave Crash, they'll take a lot of recoil as well. It was just Jet Punch. Oh, that, what? That did nothing. I'm disrespecting. No. No, not disrespecting Palafin. Opposite. Respecting it far too much. Like, what? That was pathetic. What was that? I'd have survived the wave crash. Or maybe I'm, like, underestimating King Gambit. Okay, but Terra Ground King Gambit was super sweet there. Like, that was better than Great Tusk would have been. Pretty happy with that one. Alright, what's your bag? Well, I recognise the username, actually. I haven't... Like, I feel like I may have seen that before. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty... I don't know why you switch in Arcanine on the King Gambit there, but, like, obviously Ting Lu needs to survive the Icicle Spear very nicely. But, there we go. Massive damage. Very good. Like, that was good turn 1, but here's a Palafin. So, like, knowing that I'll survive the Palafin with the King Gambit in the future is very nice. Look at that, that's still -1. I mean, where was the damage they brought to this match? It was only Palafin. Because Arcanine's okay, Tinglu's okay. Like, I will be honest, I never understood this core, because it's so physical that it just drops to Will-O-Wisp and Intimidate. Like, yeah, there's a Flutter Mane, but that's it. But, that's so much damage. Yeah, I want King Gambit to be the one. Like, I feel like Great Tusk is likely better, but I want King Gambit to be the one, because it feels like it should be. But yeah, theoretically, maybe even one more game away from the 1700s. We will see. Another curse that I have is that I will get 1699. Just watch. 1641. Okay, so I probably should make the 1700s if I win this game. But they've got Rain. What do I do against Rain? Baxcalibur is very good, so long as I don't encounter a Make It Rain. Volcarona still could be good if I would be forced to Terra Grass. That's not the worst thing. Okay, this one actually seems tricky. And this would be a 1700s game, so new peak. I mean, this is already my peak at the moment, based on how many games I've played, but yeah, this Glamora's alright. Terra Grass Glamora seems okay as well. I'm going to leave Glamora. I'm going to leave Flutter Mane. I'm going to have Excalibur in the back. And then I think it's Gyarados. So there's the Palafin, and it is just Iron Hands. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I don't know if they have a Steel move. I'm definitely substituting. It's just a Mungus, okay. Interesting that they're just letting me get an attack on the Iron Hands. But just Volt Switch. Okay, so I'm behind a sub. I like that. And if it's Palafin again, I just Terra Grass. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then I will just protect it. I don't need to allow a Jet Punch to break the substitute. That's good. Good start. Always like a free substitute. Good. And no Spore for you. Massive damage. That's good. And I will simply do the same thing. Is it better? It's better to Earth Power, I think. Let's switch to Pelipper. No, it's better to Earth Power. That would still be a KO, and it's substitute again. Okay, nice chip. I will just do exactly the same thing. And if you Wave Crash and manage to KO me, then surely that KOs you as well. So, this is still looking pretty sweet. There's Jet Punch, back to the sub, KO on the Palafin. Nothing they can do except some chip. Very good, that's why I subbed again. Oh, there is the Pelipper, okay. So, are they modest or are they timid? That is the big question at the moment. So, I will go for a... what's the best thing? Sludge Bomb, Poison. Yeah, Sludge Bomb, Poison, and a Moonblast. No, a Hex, because it could be redirected by a... Nope. Mouse click, come on. And most Pelippers don't carry Protect, so Poison. Not quite. and not quite AV. But then Baxcalibur, Glimmer outsped, so it is a modest Pelipper. So I get to go back to Baxcalibur here. I can go for... Like, I've surely got a guaranteed win here. Ice Shard and... Does Ice Shard get the Amoonguss? Because if it does, I definitely win. I think I'm still fine. I'm trying to see a way that I'm not. Yeah, it would be this way round. Because then that forces the Rage Powder. That's alright. That's fair enough. But they didn't Rage Powder. Asleep. Baxcalibur is not the worst thing. Because now I get to go into Gyarados and I get to protect. Do they protect Amoonguss? Oh, they don't, but they do Drain Punch, so that's good. Pollen Puff did nothing, so now it is Helping Hand Moonblast, and it forces the Follow Me, or the Rage Powder, and if they don't, then this is a KO, surely. There we go. So, they were completely pinned for most of that game, and there's 1699! Oh, nice, 1700s. I will take that. So, again, that is another benchmark hit with this team. Like, I've only played a few games of the King Gambit, but I like it. Like, I've played with Choice Guard Great Tusk, and it feels fine. But, like, the feel of a team is important. It's hard to describe, like, if a team feels good or not, but you will know if it feels good. So, I think I'm going to leave this episode here as well, because reaching the 1700s is a cool benchmark to hit. Let's just see these statistics. So, it's only been 8 games since the King Gambit version of the team, but that's fine. I brought King Gambits to 3 games, so it's coming to games. Usage stats. Fluttermane is winning all its games. Terrorids, those 2 mainly, so that's expected. Usage. So it's a good distribution. Like, I'm pretty content with running the moveset I've got on Baxcalibur. So Icicle Spear is the least used, but I like it a lot, and I won't use Icicle Crash because I'm sick of missing. The Fluttermane is about right. The Gamora, Earth Power being more is interesting, but it's only, like, this is a small sample size, but obviously it's good to see. Yeah, Helping Hand's definitely going to be over Taunt, because that's the one that the Bandfox was using. No, I didn't steal that Bandfox. You've already seen the previous video. But yeah, I really like Helping Hand. Helping Hand is very good. But yeah, this is pretty good. Let me just watch that back, because I watched the back of the previous ones as well. Because I think that they were just pretty much done on turn 1, right? As soon as they gave me the substitute, what could they do? Like, this worked out as a turn 1. Did I play optimally? Like, I didn't need to if I didn't, but obviously I'm aiming to play as optimally as possible in all of my matches. So, here, yeah, Terra Grass is easily the play. Protect was the correct play, because even if they Wave Crash, that would have put them in range. If they Jet Punch, then the Poison Toxic Spikes gets going. So they're kind of not forced to not attack the Gamora, that's fine. And I'm happy I identified that Substitute was the correct play, because then they definitely cannot Spore me. So they have to choose, do they activate Poison, the Toxic Spikes, or do they break the Substitute? But even then, I'm fine. Here, I just Rage Powder, so... Yeah, the attack into Pelipper, I think, was best, for sure. Because then they're in range of anything. And then they're at the point where they have to force the Follow Me's. And force a Terra Normal as well. So it looks like it was better to Ice Shard the Pelipper there, because then Moonblast could potentially KO the Amoonguss. So that was just the better way around of doing that. But I think my play covered most things that could happen. If they Wild Charged me, then it would have been an okay still, I think. I mean, Helping Hand guarantees that I KO them. And then, yeah, this is a 100% win, because Helping... Like, even if they have Protect on the Iron Hands, then it's a KO. So, yeah, I'm pretty content with that. It's been a while since I've seen the 1700s. I don't think I ever made 1700s on Series 1 or 2. Like, I've played a reasonable amount. Like, not as much as I've done previously, but... Like, this is definitely the most I've played in a regulation so far. But, you know, it's EUIC. So you kind of got to.